I put my phone on black and white for 1 month to see what would happen. To see what would happen to my results, to my goals, to my progress and everything. Gym, studying, playing the piano, martial arts, everything, right? And this one thing, putting my phone on black and white, which you've probably never heard of before, like it is very unknown for the internet. For someone speaking about putting your phone on black and white, what does that even do to you as a person? What does that even do? Like it seems so simple, like finding this hidden settings that the people who manufacture your phones do not want you to see, and actually voluntarily turning it on, turning your phone from all of the dopamine scrolling addiction inducing to like just monotone, just like one color, black and white. And it's literally, it's called grayscale on iPhone, right? And it's also called monochromacy on Samsung and Android. And this one setting would actually change your life. Like think about this for a second, right? I've tried this experiment because my life is just experiments. I experiment so many different things. And I just come to the table and I just like basically spit game and tell you what works and what does not work for like what goals you want. So basically, I tried this experiment where I put my phone on black and white for 1 month to see what would happen. Now, before I did this, I was already like kind of like a disciplined guy. Like self improvement was my life basically. And what I would do is I would wake up and I would meditate immediately. And then I would go downstairs and hit my calories. Like I would drink my liquid calories, and that had my creatine, that had my other supplements that I take, right? And then I would go to the gym and I would do all of this shit, right? If it wasn't a school day, of course. That was my life before. And I put my phone and my computer on black and white, and I started affirming to myself, because there's GCSEs coming up in literally 1 month, or like more than a month by now, right? I need to go on the most extreme, like disciplined studying regimen where it's like I get addicted to the process of learning. I get addicted to the process of making videos. I get addicted to just productive habits. And how exactly do I do that? Like I was already at a good level. Like I was already like not stimulated. I wasn't like gooning. I wasn't like playing video games. I wasn't doing any of the bad habits, right? But this was going to supercharge my progress, and I did not know it until I tried it. And what I did was I put my phone on black and white, but I affirmed to myself, okay, I've got exams. I've got 20 exams that I need to ace. Like I need to get all nines in like literally 40 days starting, right? I've got English Literature 1 in 40 days on May 11th. So I need to revise because in my mocks I did well, right? In my mocks, I got a 93, a 96, and a 93 in my sciences, and I did so well in computer science. I did so well in maths. I did so well in basically all of the subjects I care about, except English literature, which I'm working on, right? So basically, I tried that. Now it's time for me to like supercharge my results by actually implementing random things that seem small but compound, and explain exactly why. Because listen, right? Having your phone in black and white for a month consistently, like I had my phone on black and white before, right? But I would be on and off. Like it would be like I'll turn it on, I'd have it on for a week, and then I'll just randomly turn it off, and then I'll forget about like turning it back on. But I had my phone on black and white consistently for a month now. And what happens to your dopamine receptors? What happens to your like goal striving like brain is basically you just stop going on your phone that much. You just don't go on your phone as much, because what happens is it's kind of ugly to look at. Like your phone is black and white, and it's this like screen that you're not used to. You're used to all of like the vibrant colors and like the dopamine bursts, but you're not used to like black and white, like monotone screen. And that's why it's like kind of ugly. It's like unappealing for you, and you just like you spend less time on your phone, and that is such a big thing. Like that is such a big thing, especially for you, because you are the type of guy who scrolls for hours, who plays video games for hours. And imagine if you cut down that screen time by even half. Imagine what would that would take you up 2 grades. Think about it. If you were working at a pass like a grade 4, and you just did this one habit that literally takes 20 seconds on your phone, you will go up 2 grades. Because like the action compounds into more action, and more action leads to more results. So like this one small habit would take you from a grade 4 to a grade 6, and that's literally this one hack. That's like avoiding studying, that's like all of that shit, just one habit, bro. So imagine me, I've optimized like literally everything. What I've done right recently, this is my new experiment. I've turned my phone on black and white, but like on top of that, what I've been doing recently is I've just been staring at a wall. Think about it. Like I've been staring at a wall. I would have like these moments of boredom. I stopped listening to music entirely. I stopped, like that's a very big thing, especially for like people who listen to rap music, especially for people who listen to a lot of music. Like they listen to music when they're taking a shit. They listen to music when they're washing the dishes, when they're hanging clothes, when they're putting clothes in the washing. Like all of these like random tasks, you listen to music through that. You're either listening to a music or you're listening to podcasts, which is what I used to do. Like I used to think it's kind of productive to do it, but no, because what you're training to do is actually to always be constantly stimulated. You are always stimulated by your device, and therefore when you're doing these random tasks which are boring, which are painful, you have to like find some sort of escape through music, through podcasts, through like some random guy in your ear just speaking. But imagine if you removed all of that, and through your boring task you stuck it out and you did the work. What that does to your brain is your brain now thinks that, oh, I don't need music to thrive. I don't need podcasts to like actually do good. Like I stop listening to music when I go to the gym as well. I don't need that. I can literally focus on this task and I can finish it. And this is exactly what I've been fantasizing about this entire time. I want to become such a machine, an absolute beast. Because like I actually already was, right? But what regimen that I'm getting onto right now, this routine will absolutely make me a killer. It will make me so good at everything. It will make studying my only source of fun. Think about that. Think about that, right? There's two types of grade 9 students. There's the grade 9 student who barely got a grade 9. Congrats. And then there's the grade 9 student who got a 9 because that's all he could have got. That's literally all he could have got. He could have got more than that if there was more to get. But he got a 9 because that was the maximum there is to get. So for me to become that student, for me to absolutely destroy my competition, not just like get a 9, right? Like destroy my competition, I need to go on something very extreme. And now you might not relate to like someone as extreme as that. You might not even care about your grades or whatever. But listen to me, right? If you just do what I tell you, you will pass. Like if you're out failing grade 9 right now, if you just like implement what I'm telling you, you will pass. Like you will do the bare minimum, you'll pass, and then you can do whatever you want after that. So it's like a win-win for me, who like I actually care about my grades. So like I'll get the best possible grade that I can achieve. And for you who wants to pass, you can just implement my tactics to like a certain level and just get what you want, get a pass, and then that's it. But it all starts with self-improvement, where you get onto this disciplined path that leads you to get incredibly good at some things that you want to get good at. So the whole point of this video is just to understand what putting your phone on black and white actually does to your mind. It rewires your dopamine receptors. Like everyone you've heard online of these people telling you, "Oh right, get off your screens and lower your screen time and go outside, go touch grass, go to the gym and do martial arts." Like, but how do you think you're gonna do that? How do you think you're actually gonna like get yourself to do those habits? You have to start small and then you have to work your way up, just like I did, because I was a retard. I was a retard, just like you, probably. And like, I had to build up. Like, I could not even read a single paragraph. I had to build up, right? I had to build up to the point where, like, I'm getting nines in, like, basically the subjects that I care about. So, it's like, why not listen to someone who's already got what he wanted, who's done it? So, by the way, how you have to put your phone on black and white, I'll explain now because I haven't explained it. Basically, just go on YouTube and search up a tutorial, bro. I'm not giving you that. I'm joking. It doesn't matter, bro. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one, bro.